guys, so this is episode 2 of the Inner Drive series. So episode 2 is going to talk about how to maintain the habits, right? The first episode talked about when you're going towards new habits to achieve goals, you kind of have these slumps, right? Because if you don't do what you need to do, you beat yourself up, you end up going into like the anxiety, depression level, and you have to learn how to get out of that slump. So I showed you how to consistently get out of that slump. You have some tools to do that. And now to move forward, you need to maintain that. So how do you maintain that tranquil level is you got to have some meditative practices, right? What's the well-being for your mind, right? So in the book, chapter 2 is meditative practices. And it talks, is phenomenal, is you really gotta figure out how to reduce your thoughts. So what are some meditative practices? Oh, it doesn't have to be like this, right? It doesn't have to be that. I love that. I think it's great. But it could be physical exercise. It could be cooking. It could be cleaning. It could be chanting. Gratitude's one of my favorites, right? It could be many things, but you find something that'll help you focus your thoughts and reduce your thoughts. Right? A lot of people have so many thoughts that's what overwhelms them and drops them back in the slump because they think, instead of just doing and focusing. Alright, so the mind goes on default mode, which is the actual thing. It's called a DMN, and it's active, and it's thinking 60,000 thoughts a day. And these are stuff I learned from Wayne Dyer, and he came off of stuff from medical research. So we're thinking 60,000 thoughts a day, and 90% of those thoughts are repeated. So if we're going down a rabbit hole of negative thoughts, we're going to have more negative thoughts. If we're going to go down a rabbit hole of positive thoughts, we have more positive thoughts. So we have to train our mind how to think. And when your mind's overwhelmed, it's tired, it starts having self-doubt, lack of confidence. Because it has so many things to do. Can I really do this? So much, And that's kind of like what goes through our mind. So by reducing your thoughts, you're able to think of the most important thoughts, the 200 thoughts that actually get you to where you need to go. So I encourage meditative practices. I love gratitude because it's simple, right? I have beads here that I use. Right? I say I'm thankful for life, I'm thankful for wisdom, I'm thankful for strength, I'm thankful for my family, my friends, right? I go through each name sometimes. But I switch my mind from thinking from negative to positive. There's more negative words in the dictionary than positive. So how do you flip that switch in your mind? You got to think of ways to actually flip it. So as soon as I get into a slump or some kind of, I'm thankful for life. I have an awesome life. I'm a good person. I'm beautiful. I'm smart. Right? Am I beautiful? You can tell me. It's okay. You don't have to think I'm beautiful. I have to. And that's the most important thing, that I have to believe in myself, and I have to take care of my mind. And it's very important to maintain that. So the clarity of mind helps me with time management, getting things in order, and finding solutions rather quickly. All right, meditation is a super powerful tool, but it's a commitment. All right, when I say meditation, it could be prayer, it could be physical exercise, but you want to have it continuous. You want to maintain it, and that's how you're gonna end up keeping the things you're working on and keep it a habit. Because you want to show up in your mind. I like to read, listen to books, listen to audios, and keep my priorities at the forefront. So right away, I have like a baseline of what I need to do in my life to keep moving. Right? But then I need to maintain my mental health so I could keep moving. And I don't have to go into those slumps. So to maintain yourself out of those slumps, find your meditative practice, things you like to do. I actually do a variety of things. So what I do is gratitude, prayer, journaling, tracking my business and my activities. I write, I practice gratitude, like I said. So I really like gratitude. That's why I mentioned it so many times. It's such a powerful tool that people don't understand. If you don't focus on what you have, you feel like lack, which is opposite of abundance. But when you focus on what you have, you get more of it, because you're actually counting your blessings. So whatever you focus on is going to expand. So that's pretty much it. Find the habits that will be conducive to your life, that will bring that joy and peace into your life. I love exercise as well. I love yoga. I love meditation. So choose a tool that you can do. Some people like dancing, cooking, cleaning. All right? But in those times, focus on your breath. Try not to think of a million other things. Sometimes thoughts are gonna pop up in your head, but focus on the thought and get through it and move past it, right? Write it down so you don't have to keep repeating it. So really learn how to create a tranquil mind and work through stuff to maintain your mental health. So meditative practices will really keep you out of your slump and get you moving and making things consistent and more of a habit. All right, love you guys. I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I'll talk to you soon.